I'm sitting in or standing in or whatever it is, pitch hitting for our phenomenal Phyllis Nash, our Chief Sales Officer. Love it, love it, love it. Love what's happening here at Wakana. The beautiful things. We just finished our March Madness, and of course, we're still waiting on the final results of that. But the one thing about the March Madness that I recognize that it really did all across the board, whether you were on a team, whether you were in the individual bracket, it created momentum. And every time there's some kind of friendly competition, it creates momentum. And the thing about momentum is you got to keep it up. You got to keep up your momentum. Because when you keep up your momentum, that means you're going to continue to succeed. See, this is the diamond factory. And if you're here for the very first time, we congratulate you to be a part of Wakana. We're so excited to have you to be a part of our Wakana Nation. We're a family. But we want everybody to win because all we do is win. That's what Thomas Sowell used to say to us. And in memory of him, we keep that in the forefront of our minds. All we do is win. But there's another word for momentum. And sometimes you have to, that's that motivation. And you have to either gain momentum, or you're going to regain your momentum, or you're going to lose your momentum. And that's what we don't want to ever happen, not only in Wakana, but in our everyday lives. Because when you lose momentum, it's like that train that is slowing down. Anybody ever been on your way to work, on your way to somewhere in a hurry? My husband, this happens to him all the time. He's getting ready to cross that track, and bam, there is that train coming, just slowing everything down. So momentum is what propels your business forward. Without it, you can't go forward. And it's what picks you up when you're feeling down. Because come on, guys, you know, every day's not Sunday. Everybody you talk to is not over the moon, over the top about your business. And so you got to have that momentum to pick you up when you're feeling down. It's needed to even help you maintain focus and put the necessary energy to do the things you need to do all the things we've been called to do with our Sales Academy training and to follow our system. So I just want to talk briefly about three different things. I want to talk about the enemies of momentum. I want to talk about ways to maintain your momentum. And I want to talk about ways to keep your motivation for your momentum. First, let's look at the enemies, because there's some enemies to momentum. And if you don't recognize it as an enemy, you'll fall prey to it and find yourself losing or decreasing in your momentum because you don't see it as an enemy. One of the enemies of momentum is excuses. Oh my God. Excuses. Oh, just always got a reason why you don't do this or you don't do that. That's excuses. Secondly, there's another enemy of momentum called time. Time can be an enemy of momentum because sometimes you're doing something for such a length of time that you get bored. Anybody ever got bored? So now you don't have any momentum because it's just the same old, or it's the same old people, and time has become your enemy. Another enemy of momentum is success. Oh yeah. Success can be an enemy of momentum because, hey, you did that thing. You made it to the top. You are you got all the accolades, you got all the awards, and now you're just chilling because you've done it. But now you need to do it again. Another enemy of momentum is a scientific word called inertia. You know what inertia is? Inertia is the tendency to do nothing or just to remain unchanged, not even make a move. I'm just ain't gonna do nothing. You know, folks just say that sometimes, but that's an enemy of momentum. Another enemy of momentum is failure, because we didn't do it, because we didn't accomplish it, because we lost, because we got knocked out. that can be an enemy of momentum because it prohibits you from trying again. It prohibits you from doing it again. It prohibits you from putting forth the effort, because I've said it before. You've heard the old cliche, nothing beats a failure but a try. See, I always want to be that person who at least put forth the effort. So now let's talk about 4 ways to maintain momentum. First, do something every day. Do something every single day. And we talk about this in our training, in our sales academy, and in our certification, where Melissa teaches us about chat, CHAT, where we choose hello, add, and tag. And we talk about tagging people. We talk about speaking to somebody, 10 people on your Facebook page, adding them to your face. Doing something every day. What are you going to do today? Number 2, celebrate progress. I love, love, love our co-founders. I love them because they do what they need to do. Did you just hear all of the accolades that took place from those that were in the March Madness, those that were eliminated? Giving them another platform, opening up a whole new platform so that you don't even feel like you lost, because you didn't, because you gained. And even if you try, you are further than you were when you started. So progress must be celebrated. I celebrate everybody here just because you show up every single morning. Come on, pat yourself on the back. You're here today. Even if you can't show up every single day and you get the recordings of anything that takes place in this company, pat yourself on the back. Progress must be celebrated. And it's not about major progress, any progress, one step. Come on, guys, one step. You got your first customer. Hello, progress. You got your first phase 3 customer. That's progress. You got your first person to get the tincture. That's progress. You hit 500, you hit 1,000, you hit 2,500, you hit 5,000. Celebrate. Number 3, focus on the smaller number. You can maintain your momentum, because sometimes we're only looking down the road at the finish line. But what about the first hurdle that you jumped over? See, anybody that has known anything about track and field, when they jump over the hurdles, they've got to focus on each hurdle to get to the finish line. You can't be focused on the finish line because all of a sudden you're going to run into some hurdles. They got to raise that leg up just right. They got to stretch out just right. That form has to be just right for each and every hurdle. So focus on the smaller numbers. And then number 4, keep a did it list, a DID list. Yeah, I did that. I did that. Come on, pat yourself on the back. Give yourself some credit. I did that. And it'll help you maintain, because if you're always thinking about what you haven't done, that gets depressing, because we always have something that we haven't done. But think about what you did do. And then lastly, let's talk about 4 ways real quick to keep the momentum of motivation. Because life is difficult sometimes. Life is rough sometimes. Things happen. There's another word you could put in there. Blank happens. Yeah, I know, right? Okay. But stuff happens. So that you will keep that momentum and that motivation, document it. Write it down. Scripture says, write the vision, make it plain, so he that runs may read it. So you want to write it down, document your progress, put it on the calendar, announce it to the world, tell somebody what happened. Number 2, create a vision board. You got to have a vision so that you can keep that motivation when you look at it. And as we've learned over and over again, if your why doesn't make you cry, it's not big enough. And number 3, challenge yourself. It's like when we do exercise, you've got to, I've heard Lady E say this, pick up heavier weight. Don't just settle. You're already doing 10 reps. Come on, pick up another heavy weight or either do 20 reps. But challenge yourself in every area of your life. Talk to somebody you haven't talked to. Go somewhere you haven't gone. Become something you are not now. And number 4, find someone else to inspire you. Find somebody else to inspire you. And then, I'm going to add a number 5 to this. Incentives. That helps you with your motivation. And that's where I'm going to make this turn, because did you hear yesterday? Did anybody hear what our CEO told us yesterday? Man, she threw out some incentives. That's what I'm saying. We got the best leadership because they know what it takes to keep us motivated. They know what it takes to keep our momentum going. Oh yeah, you worked hard during the month of March and maybe you're trying to take a breather now. You're trying to catch your breath. That ain't happening, because she threw out some incentives yesterday. I mean, she just teased us with them. So we don't have all the details yet, but I'm going to just kind of remind you of what I heard. And hopefully I don't get anything wrong, but she'll correct it later if I did. But one of those incentives is that we're about to turn 3 years. Oh my God. We're about to turn 3 years old. And listen, if you haven't gotten your ticket, shame on you, but do something about it. Go get that ticket. Go get those tickets just so you can really be a blessing to somebody else, because you don't want to miss this wealth conference. You don't want to miss our annual conference. Listen, come on now. We're turning 3 years old on the 16th, the 20th, and the 24th. Those are the dates, the 16th, the 20th, and the 24th. And she said there are going to be some giveaways. There are going to be some new products. There's going to be the debut of the queen of conference, the queens of cannabis. Oh my God. You don't even understand what's going to happen once that hits. The reality show, really? Really? Our co-founders? Oh my God. And then there's going to be a releasing of the founders video. And then for the conference, the medical advisory board. Let me tell you something. There has not been a conference where we have been disappointed by our medical advisory board. They never disappoint us, because Dr. Rita, in heading that, always brings the best of the best. All of our guest speakers are always the best of the best. So don't miss the conference. Now, doesn't that charge up your momentum? But she didn't stop there. She said in the month of April, and see, I'm just kind of reminding, so because some of y'all didn't hear this, some of y'all didn't pay attention, some of you haven't listened to the video because it's not on there yet. I'm just getting ready to upload it in a few minutes. But she said double CV. Hello, excuse me? Double CV. That means whatever level you have hit in the past, if you've never hit bronze, 500 points, when you do it this time, double CV. If you've hit silver and you hit silver again, double CV. No, y'all don't understand. You don't understand what that means. See, double CV means if you hit bronze 500, you get 1,000. I hope that's what she said, because that means you're not going to get 20%, you're going to get 25%. Lord have mercy. If you hit gold and you get, oh my Lord, you get those 2,500 points, double, according to my math, 2,500 and 2,500 is 5,000. That means you're going to be a gold. That means you're 40%, plus you're getting $500 in free product to get you at 50%. Lord Jesus. And then that's not all. She said, everybody that you sign up for a phase 3, you get 25 Wakanda bucks. You know, it's like, I want to have a meeting and make sure, are you sure we can do all this? But some kind of way, our CEO, she's a mathematician, man. She figures out how this can be done to be a blessing to us, those of us who are working in the field. I say this all the time when I'm doing the deep dive training. I've never seen a company that will give you more the more you bring in. The more money you bring in for the company, the more the company pays you. And then it didn't stop there. She threw this out. She just kind of threw this out and said, when you rank up, there's going to be some cash and prizes. From $250 to $2,000 cash and prizes just for ranking up. If you are a pearl and you rank up to jade, or jade and you rank up to silver, jade and you rank up to ruby, and ruby you rank up to emerald, or emerald and you rank up to diamond, and the diamond 1 stars who rank up to diamond 2 stars, and the diamond 2 stars who rank up to diamond 3 star. Lordy. And then to close it all out, so that we will not lose our momentum on the way to our 3-year anniversary, the door opened one more time. And I got so pumped. I was sending out text messages and emails to people that I know who missed out on becoming a wellness coach and were a little disappointed because they didn't quite see the vision right then. But I was passing that word out so fast because 100 people, the door is open for 100 people to become wellness coaches. And the first 30 will get their scan material, their scan equipment, the same time that the second group is going to get theirs in about 2 weeks. And if you miss the 30, you're still in. It'll just take you a little longer to get your equipment, somewhere around May. Oh my goodness. And even if you already paid for it, it's okay. You paid for it, you paid $900, over $900 for it. You're going to get some of your money back in loyalty points. But she dropped the price. She dropped the mic. She dropped the price one more time to $599. And that includes the bioscan, the coaching program, the samples, the supporting tools, everything. So I am saying, listen, don't lose your momentum. Let's move forward, because there's a compensation that goes along with it. You're the coach. The coach gets some money. The scanner gets some money. Who referred the client is going to get paid commissions. So that's why don't lose your momentum. Get on tonight. Tonight is the doctor's edition. Join us in a few minutes with Rebound with Wakanda every day at 8:30 a.m. And don't forget to get up early in the morning and meet Lady EFIT at 6 a.m. to work out with Wakanda. Oh, I went over my time. Have a great Wakanda kind of day. Bye for now.